here we are, Classic Cars and Coffee, December 2020. Wow, what a year. And so today I'm having a chat with Mike and Julie, and this is their, is it 59 or 60? 1960 Mark I Sprite, famously known as the Bug Eye or the Frog Eye Sprite because of the one-piece headlight, the little smiling face. An interesting story with this, originally these headlights which sit on top of the bonnet were designed to be in the bonnet low down like an E-Type Jag. Anyway, the US design regulations at the time wouldn't let them do that because these headlights would effectively be too low, so they made them move them up to here. And it turned out to be a genius move because all of a sudden the car had a personality that was like no other car. It was fantastic. Now, Mike and Julie, you've restored this recently?
It's been finished about 8 months. We took 2 years to rebuild it.
2 years? Of what, weekends and nights?
Yeah, weekends and nights, yeah.
Fantastic. Now, this is as good as I've seen in terms of colour match, in terms of cars from the period. So the colour's literally, it's a cherry red?
Cherry red, original colour, original English colour. I don't think they did it in Australia, but we've decided to keep it red and
fabulous.
We picked cherry red. So
now these came out with a 948cc Austin A-Series engine.
Yeah.
What have you got in at the moment?
This is a 1098, so this is the big motor.
The big motor.
The big motor.
No, 1098cc.
Somebody's put this in the past, and we've just kept it.
So this would have come out of a Morris Minor or something? I think that
possibly, yeah.
Yeah, or the Morris 1100.
Yeah.
I think it's Morris Minor, probably.
Yeah.
And the gearbox, is it?
Original gearbox.
So that's
smooth case.
Okay, smooth case, which is the Mark I Sprite gearbox. And they have a very interesting back axle, which makes them such great race cars. In the day, these were fantastic little race cars. But they've got a quarter elliptic spring, which means that the back axle is really well located. And the car next to it, which is a Mark II Sprite, has it's a half elliptic spring, and they're not as well located, not such a great car to race. These things are dynamite to drive. They're absolutely alive, aren't they?
It's like a little
the tiniest input on the steering, and the thing's darting around everywhere.
Yeah.
What do you love most about this car, Mike?
It makes you smile.
It makes everybody smile, doesn't it?
It's such a happy car.
The happy car.
And the kids love it. Every time we drive along the street, all the kids wave, and they just like it.
What was your biggest challenge in the restoration?
Oh, probably the bodywork. There was a lot of bodywork. There's a lot of rust.
Okay, so 1960. What have we looked at?
60 years old.
60 years old. Wow. Yeah. And all the lower panels have a sill which runs down the side, which is a box section, which is the very important integral part of the strength of the chassis.
And that's been replaced. The floors have been replaced.
The bonnet is a big challenge.
Yeah, the bonnet.
Because with the bonnet, you've got a lot of curves. You've got curves going this way, curves going this way, just curves everywhere. So did you split the seam?
We took it all apart, put the beads back in.
Yeah.
They've been removed, and so everything was either replaced where it was completely rotten.
Yeah.
So the front balances were new.
Yes.
And everything else is original.
And you were able to find bits of
There's the
Moss Motors, Gillspeed,
Austin Healey spares,
AH spares, all of those people.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a joy. Thank you for bringing it along to Classic Cars and Coffee.
You're welcome.
December 2020. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Michael.
Nice.
Well done, Julie.
Nice to be able to share.
And did he help at all?
No.